Discussion time. Come on, grab your mics. We'll talk about some random crap with Power Stars and the Skeletal Minion. The fun will never end. It's discussion time. Hello, my one subscriber. Welcome to Discussion Time.
That was actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that was Ethan murdering my bass and his amp.
I actually did a much better job at that.
I will give you credit. You did do a much better job than I was expecting. Do you want to switch seats?
I'll stay here.
He'll take the bed. I'll take the computer chair.
Yeah.
I'm already loud though. See, I just peaked the mic just talking normally. So.
Yeah, just quiet down. Oh yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna just.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, back to our.
Okay, yeah, we're going back to our regular spots.
Regular spots.
Okay.
Regular spots.
Okay. Hang on.
Regular spots.
Notes. Okay. Welcome to Discussion Time.
Welcome to Discussion Time. I was seriously.
You're still on about that?
No, because I didn't have a pick either. I just murdered my index finger. Here, I want you to look at this, because I do that every time I strum. You see how that's all purple and shit?
Did you fucking
it's disgusting.
Go like that?
I did. I usually go like that. It's just a bad habit.
That's not how you play the fucking bass.
I know. Let's not play more bass, please.
Let's, just to demonstrate how good I am.
Yeah. You're not proving anything. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that proves that I'm...
Problem solved.
Yeah, I'll lay it. Anyways.
Lay it down. How you doing, brother? Hey, man.
Welcome to Discussion Time.
Hey, man. Life is so rad. Really? I'm surprised you went for that.
I didn't notice that till just now.
Life is so rad. That's all I know.
Yeah. It's been a while, man. You want a beer? Okay. I'm just doing the actual.
Then I'm that guy. You're just like you're like, hey man, what's up? You wanna go grab a beer? And I'm like,
yeah. Jesus Christ, you peeked the fuck out of that mic. Oh hey Bob. It's been a while, man. Life is so rad.
Yeah.
This band's my favorite, man. Don't you love them?
No.
90s alternative songs by Johnny and Ethan.
There we go. Scene.
Not Johnny and Ethan sing the 90s, the hits of the 90s. We need to make just the shittiest compilation CD. Discussion Time sings the hits.
Sings the hits.
And it's you, me, and occasionally Riley, just our previous guest stars Eddie and shit.
Just.
Those are our two guest stars that we've had in general, I think.
Oh my god, that'd be ridiculous.
Our friend Dororo might come on sometime.
Oh.
We've mentioned him in the last two episodes. Hey buddy! How y'all doing? He wants to come on sometime, so that might be fun.
No.
Sorry, Dororo.
You lucked out.
No, seriously though, fucking Discussion Time sings the hits.
Oh god.
Just
as long as it's not those three dudes, please.
Dororo, I and one of our other friends, we made an album, and it was the best.
The worst.
The best.
Worst.
Oh god, I need to see if I can remember the chords to do so.
No. Let's stop playing instruments.
Fine.
If I'm not, you're not.
I'll do it to close out the podcast.
No.
Fine. But no, Discussion Time sings the hits. You have Ethan quietly playing Hendrix in the corner for one song, literally you...
But never a full song.
No, he just plays like a riff, and you're just like, I can't hear that. And then at the very end, he just yells, "Fuck yeah!" And then he smashes his
Just
guitar
like-
against the computer screen.
Oh yeah, and it just like clips the mic like for you can't hear anything because literally all you hear is just.
And then there's of course me quietly playing El Scorcho. Oh shit, that's not a hit. There's me quietly playing Island in the Sun in the corner. And then you have very loudly rapping Chili Pepper songs.
Oh god.
Oh god, I have to censor that name now. I mean Dororo. Dororo.
No.
That's 5:30.
Yeah, that's about 5:30. We'll get it.
fix that.
We'll
I
get
won't
it.
have to listen to much of us talk.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, what's been new with us? What's been new with the band, rather? Because there's a lot of new stuff with the band.
We thought there was Battle of the Bands happening because it was announced at the beginning of the year, and then now
It
not.
ain't. It ain't.
That was bullshit.
Well, you see, because that's the thing. I just don't think there's that big of a demand for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one of my friends pointed out, holy fuck, Audacity is lagging to hell.
Yeah, but I think we're still good.
I hope so. Is there anything running that would... No, just Audacity and Sticky Notes.
Yeah,
I don't know,
Alright.
hopefully.
hopefully. Whatever. I don't care.
Well, I mean, this podcast might be entirely pointless because I've had audio fucking ruined by that before. It's a fly, it's a flea fly. Where's the flea
Oh
fly?
shit. Let's not.
What are we talking about? Yeah, Battle of the Bands
Battle
isn't
Bands
happening.
isn't happening.
One of my friends pointed out that there's only like 2 bands.
Yeah.
Not counting us, there's like 2 other bands.
Well, I don't know any other bands.
Yeah, but my friend, she knew like 2. So.
Yeah, like, I just never thought in general there was too big a demand for it.
Yeah.
Rock is dead, man.
That's kind of what I thought actually. I was like, rock is dead. Guitars are dead.
No, guitars are never dead.
That was a freaking Ain't Got Nobody reference.
Guitars are never dead, brother.
Rock is dead. Guitars are dead.
Like, I would strongly believe, especially in... I would say in general, rock is not dead. But I would say...
Rock is dead in the eye of the mainstream.
In our school.
I wouldn't say it's dead in our school. It's like, rock is alive in what? I don't know if I would say well.
Well, like, what?
It's like a thriving, like, underground thing, but a lot of the people who, like, are into rock...
Are very vocal
with air...
about it.
No. Notice how I was doing air quotes. Are into rock, air quotes, are posers.
Okay. I don't know.
And then there are people who are very loud and obnoxious about it, like me.
I've never... I guess I've never really met, like, quote-unquote posers. But, like...
I love... Nirvana's great, man. Did you know that Kurt Grohl killed himself in 1984?
They wouldn't even know who Grohl is.
That's true. They'd say, like, fucking Chris Cobain.
They wouldn't even know who Chris is.
That's true. They'd just say, yo, man, did you know that blonde-haired guy in Nirvana killed himself in 1984? With a shotgun.
A shotgun.
Shotgun.
No.
We're just seeing how badly we can peak the mic at this point.
That's kind of a bad thing.
Rest in peace, headphone users.
Let's
1984.
let's just get rid of that.
Now we can look at Ethan Scott Pilgrim desktop.
Oh, yes. Good. Alright. We were planning on making a SoundCloud once we get some official stuff, because here's the thing. What we have right now is kind of very, very kind of dirty demos. You get my point.
Filthy Frank.
We can't really make studio versions. I don't even think I know of any local studios.
To the Google!
No, not right now.
Fine.
But like at least getting like a more clean demo.
Right. I don't know. I feel like Some of the demos we have are okay. Like Shut Up and Listen has a pretty decent demo, but it could be better. Like
True.
I kind of don't. You guys don't know any of the songs we're talking about, but if you don't, rest assured, they're all original songs that you'll hopefully hear soon, because I will be linking my SoundCloud out the ass.
I'm sure. I'm almost positive. Well, because I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to think of. I was considering doing a YouTube channel, even if it is just audio. Like, would that give us more reception per se?
It might. I would like to do a YouTube channel, get our music out there in like as many places.
Yeah, like,
and then we could make shitty music videos.
Oh God, let's not.
Not like the last music video we made, but like
actually
good quality, like standard type music videos, but filmed unprofessionally.
Yeah, and my girlfriend can help with that. She's said that she could.
Oh yeah, and our friend Ed from Earthcore might be able to help with that, because he's really into filmmaking. Hey Ed, you're probably not watching this, but if you are, hey.
Yeah, like we could get a ton of people to help us with that.
Yay.
I'm sure. Okay. Nope, stop. Stop. Where are you going? No. Okay. Sit your ass down, girl.
Sit your buttocks down on that chair over there. You know the chair.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Could you place your buttocks on that chair?
Do you know what that reminds me of?
Oh God, what?
That reminds me of the fucking conversation we had earlier about like the guy, like the father who like stepped on his son's Lego and he acts like fake angry and then gets like legitimate angry. Like I think we basically said like, oh God, diddly dang it, son, I stepped on your motherfucking Legos again.
I'm sorry, Dad.
What the hell is wrong with you? And then like
I'm sorry, I'll pick it.
And then like it's like he like knocks over a bucket of his son's Legos and he's like, look at that mess you made! Clean it up! Look at what you've done! Do you have any idea? Shut your mouth. Whap!
Whap!
I'll shut it for you. Whap! and then like after the son has cleaned it up, like the dad's like
Dennis, I'm sorry, I yelled.
Just like, son, I'm sorry for the harsh words. And he's like, yeah, it's okay, Dad. Want to play football? And then the dad just grabs. The dad grabs the football and like throws it at his son's shelf and knocks everything over. Look at that mess you made with the football! Clean it up! What the hell is wrong with you?
That totally sounds like a freaking like jockey douchebag at our school when he's a father.
Look at that! Yeah, I'm just imagining like they actually do finally get around to playing football, and then like the son's not too great because he's like fucking 8 years old.
No, he's like 4.
He's like a 5-year-old kid, and just fucking like all right, son, I'm gonna teach you how to play football, and then he just like slams the football in his face and knocks him down and causes like severe brain damage.
You need to catch it!
You fucking idiot! I knew I shouldn't have had you! And then the son's just like, I love you too, man.
Oh God. Nothing like a good old joke about toxic families.
Child abuse is fun.
I'm
gonna get so much shit for that.
That joke escalated way too quickly.
It just started like, dad is like a pretty bad parent, not terribly bad, but just he's not a very good parent. He's a bad parent.
Yeah.
Then it escalated to dad is a child
abuse.
Well, no, it started as child abuse and then it became severe child abuse.
Yeah.
It started as like moderate child abuse.
That was all you though. I blame you.
Clean it up!
Hold on.
Are you gonna see how badly? Oh my god, it's a block of sound.
Alright.
Rest in peace, headphones.
Alright.
Alright.
Ooh, new Nintendo Direct.
Clean it up! Ethan's brother just walked in.
No, we're starting again. Ready? New Nintendo Direct. We're talking about that. When did that come out? How recent is that?
Clean it the fuck up. April 1st.
April 1st. Oh.
It wasn't an April Fool's joke. It was actually legit. Unless all the shit they announced was an April Fool's joke.
That would... Okay. Honestly, how mad would you be?
I imagine on like April 2nd, they announce another Nintendo Direct, and then
Please understand.
Iwata comes out.
Please understand.
Yesterday's... I know a lot of you were excited about yesterday's Nintendo Direct. It was bullshit.
Just straight up.
Yeah, there are like tons of kids watching.
It's like, it was bullshit.
Like, damn, son, you are fucking
Damn,
stupid. You are fucking stupid.
Like, damn, son.
I would ask you to please understand, but you are fucking stupid.
But the Nintendo Direct's still an hour long, so it's just
There's just an hour of just his background, but nothing's there. He's like, there's the sound of him like just caring about his daily routine. Like you hear him going into the bathroom, like the toilet flushing, and then you hear him stepping on a Lego and going, "Clean it up!"
Oh my god, you need to stop. There's like the cameraman, and they're like, so.
Mr. Iwata, can we go home now? This Nintendo Direct is going to be an hour long. Direct to you. Yeah, he gets on camera just to do the direct to you. Direct to you.
I love that Nintendo does that though. Like, if other companies.
It's good shit, dude.
Well, I guess consoles are a lot more third party. Like PlayStation and Xbox has a lot more third party developers.
Right.
But if like Sony had a freaking this is what's happening with everything we're doing,
Nintendo announces a lot of third party shit in the Direct too, but it's mostly indie games.
Yeah, but I think Nintendo still has a lot of pride with their first party games. Like,
oh, totally. It's first party centric.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's still a lot of great first-party games on the, well, I guess, like, Sony and Microsoft really can't develop, because,
right.
Developed by Sony, but, like, the big guys, like Naughty Dog and, Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch made, the Sly Cooper games and Infamous.
Okay. I see.
I don't know any of the fucking Halo bullshit. Fuck that.
Oh, actually, Bungie. That's Bungie.
Bungie? I don't know.
Oh yeah, didn't Naughty Dog also make The Last of Us?
Naughty Dog did make The Last of Us.
Okay.
Naughty Dog and Uncharted. They're like the biggest like.
They're like Sony's.
Yeah, they're like
guys.
they're like basically first party.
Right. But yeah, then I think a good example of how Nintendo Directs, like how good they are, like how it's like a really good way to present your information. Like last year's E3, Nintendo announced they weren't gonna have like a big ass booth like Sony and Microsoft, and everyone expected like shit to go downhill. But then afterwards, they were praised for having the best E3 presentation with their Nintendo Direct.
Oh yeah.
We filmed a reaction video to that, but
we
never ever posted it. If we still
I might still have the video.
If you still have it, and if like anyone at all wants to see it, then we might upload it. But I mean, it's a little late.
Yeah. In this week's Direct, they announced a lot of stuff with the Amiibos.
Oh hell yes! They announced the next wave of Smash Brothers Amiibos. I think I can't remember like everything.
Compatibility with Mario Kart 8.
Oh yeah, but I'm thinking the Smash Brothers Amiibo. I think Wario and Pac-Man were two of the ones announced. I can't remember the other. Jigglypuff also Jigglypuff.
Oh, yeah.
Jigglypuff, 'cause I only remember that because Jigglypuff is exclusive to something.
Oh.
It's exclusive to like a certain retailer.
I don't know. They got probably like fucking GameStop or something.
Oh, fuck GameStop.
Exactly, but they got the money, brother.
They got the money.
They got that cash money. They also got some Splatoon amiibos and
Yoshi's Woolly World, which has
Oh
the
my
cutest
God.
fucking amiibo. Basically, if you don't know, like,
fucking-
if you're familiar with the Smash Brothers amiibos, it's not even remotely like that. It's basically a plushie on a stand, and it's the cutest thing in the world.
The cutest fucking. Alright, dude, I'm making a list right now. Censor that name.
Timestamp it. Timestamp it. It's like 5:35.
5:35 or something, and then like I don't know when my brother came in, and then fucking show a picture of the goddamn Yoshi amiibo.
Check the time. Check the time.
Of the fucking Yoshi amiibo. Bam! Like
21 minutes.
Let's do like 20.
20 minutes.
But let's do like 20.
Okay, but yeah,
Damn.
it's in less fortunate amiibo news, they announced an Animal Crossing spin-off where the amiibos are just fucking cards.
Well, you see, because here's the thing. Animal Crossing, I feel, because my sister, whom is 10,
Right.
loves the shit out of Animal
I
Crossing.
don't mind it. I played New Leaf for a while and then got bored of it, but it's okay.
So they're obviously advertising to, like, my sister. They're advertising to younger kids.
Well, in that case, wouldn't it actually make more sense to do the usual fucking, like, action figure, or actually even better if they're advertising to kids, go for the fucking plush thing like they did with Woolly World. I know it doesn't necessarily fit the art aesthetic, but kids love stuffed animals. I'm guilty.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Just anything but fucking cards, dude. That's stupid.
Well, because at first, when they showed the cards, I thought they were the fucking, like, AR cards.
That might have actually been cool. If they double as AR cards, I guess that's okay, but I mean,
What was up with that?
The AR cards?
Yeah, because, like, at first when I was looking at them, like, oh, this is cool, because, like, they, like, pop up and they're all 3D and you can mold them, and then it's just boring.
It's a novelty.
Yeah, it's kind of...
It was intended to just sell the 3D gimmick further.
Oh, yeah, it's like, yeah, you can... Geez, just flat cards.
And I guarantee nobody gives a shit about the 3D gimmick anymore.
No, I mean, that's why they even made the 2DS in the first place.
Yeah, because then they don't have to spend the money on it, and families can get it cheaper.
And families were complaining about the 3D feature. Like, this is like...
Oh yeah, that's true,
hurting my
because
kids
it's
or some
harmful to
bullshit.
younger kids.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They were like, we're gonna do something big. We're gonna make it in 3D. And then they're like, oh, this was not a good decision.
I'm just imagining Iwata in his office. Oh no.
It's like sad Hoshi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
It's another Game Grumps joke.
Oh god. I like I said, I just recently started watching the Wind Waker thing. Cause
Game
I'm
Grumps is Wind Waker.
I'm weird.
playthrough.
I'm weird with Game Grumps because
I don't think I've actually even watched Game Grumps proper in like a month.
no, because I only watch Game Grumps playthroughs that have been completed, and just saying that alone, that eliminates like I want to say like 75 or 50% of their videos.
Yeah, I think lately I've only been like last time I watched Game Grumps, I was like, all right, only short series and one-offs.
Yeah, like I usually watch the one-offs right away, unless they're like an hour long.
Right.
And yeah, like I really like short series, but
Yeah.
with something like Wind Waker, I played Wind Waker as a kid and I fucking love it. So like just seeing that experience, there's something really special about watching someone else play your video game and get mad because they don't know what to do.
That's why I loved watching them play Yoshi Story. Like they did Yoshi Story.
Fucking Yoshi's Story too.
They weren't complaining about them not knowing what to do. They were complaining about the art style, which I fucking love.
Oh yeah, like I don't personally own Yoshi's Story, but I have
Right.
played it.
It's
and
a kid's game through and through. But the art style is really cool. It's like going for a storybook thing and like sort of think Yoshi's Island, but like full on storybook.
Yeah, like not as many like hard cell shaded lines. It's
Right.
all just
And Aaron and Barry didn't like it.
oh
Like
really?
at all. They said it was lazy, and I was like,
Who else played it?
Challenge.
Just Aaron and Barry?
yeah, it was Grump Kid.
Ah, it was Grumpcade. Yeah, like I think the Yoshi games are good at that though, because it seems
Yeah,
like
they go for like the
if I might be missing something, but really it seems they like kind of change their art style for every single game, which isn't a bad thing.
not necessarily. They usually go for something at least similar to the storybook aesthetic. Cause let's see, they had fucking Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story. What after that?
And then they're fucking Touch and Go,
Yeah, Tilt and Tumble as well.
Tilt and Tumble.
Those have similar-ish art styles to Yoshi's Story, I think. And then
And then they got fucking Woolly World. No.
you forgot Yoshi's Island DS,
Oh.
which has the same fucking art
Yeah.
style as Yoshi's Island, but 10 times better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks damn good.
How so? Like.
The sprite, it's not necessarily like the same sprite style, but like they're going for the same sort of. Here, I'll look it up for you. I'm actually gonna mark this so I can put down fucking. Okay, 26 and a half minutes.
Yeah, let's do just 26:30.
Okay.
Okay, but
Yeah, here, I'll look it up for you.
yeah, like at first when they announced Woolly World, I almost thought they were kind of being lazy because they already did it with Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Yeah, I was like, but then I saw like how they're going for more of a 3D thing, and I was really happy because it reminded me of Yoshi's Story. Sort of an example.
Oh wow, yeah, I can see. So it's like it's a lot less hard lines. Everything flows a lot nicer.
Right, it's more smooth colors.
Maybe for our viewers at home, you can do a side by side because
Yeah.
I think that would really capture it.
Our viewers at home.
Our
Or on the
viewers.
computers at the wherever the hell they're watching it. They could be fucking.
I don't give a shit.
They could be doing what I do and just in bed with their like phone or something, listening to a podcast.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
That's what I do with Cox and Crendor. I just fucking before
Oh.
bed, I just
You
listen
see-
to one of their things.
Like, how long are their things?
They're usually around 30 minutes. Some are a little shorter. Some are fucking an hour long.
Well, no, because the only podcast I really watch is the Face Rocket podcast with all the guys who are behind, like, VGHS. And
how long are those?
they're usually like a solid hour.
Oh, well, yeah,
hour and a
Cox and
half
Crendors
long.
tend to be a lot shorter, 30, 45 minutes at most.
Yeah, then I might listen to them, because...
Do that. They're wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, like, just looking at the animated, it seems awesome.
Yeah, if you're watching this and you're even mildly interested in what we're talking about, you don't even have to watch full one of their podcasts. Just like YouTube search Cox and Crendor, and there's like animated versions of some of their bits, and it's great.
Yeah, like,
Hey,
it's like that guy, like...
he's like,
Hey.
oh god, we did a sissy fight.
Jesus.
In case you couldn't tell, which I guarantee you couldn't, he was describing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
It's like,
He's like,
hey. I made a satisfying noise. I'm happy. I was about to make a joke that we were just smacking your ass, but then you actually smacked your ass.
Smack that ass.
No thanks. What else is new? What's new?
What's new? Did we talk about all the amiibos?
Was
We didn't talk about the new amiibo features.
the new amiibo.
The new features of Nintendo amiibos.
Okay.
Um,
I like whenever we're trying to do Iwata, it's not like the super racist like Hero, because he actually has pretty good English. He can actually speak
he speaks
quite well.
He tends not to mix up his R's and L's that much.
Which like, legitimately, I've heard is a huge problem for people who learn English as a second language.
R and L, they're basically the same letter in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, so, like... Well, I've heard it described that, like, it's not necessarily, like, they're interchangeable, but it's, like, a combination of the two letters is what exists instead. So it's, like, instead of Luigi, it's, like, Luigi.
Okay, yeah.
Something like that.
That makes a little sense.
I don't know. I haven't watched said video in a while.
I don't know. I was always interested in stuff like that.
Japan.
Jap.
The Japanese language.
The Japans.
Damn, Japans.
Whoa! Whoa! Did this just turn into like fucking like a World War II vet?
It's a Spinnaker!
Don't you even think about doing a Spinnaker.
But Grandpa, I love him.
But Dad, I love him.
It's a Spinnaker!
God. Welcome back to Game Grumps, the podcast.
Barry, editing a picture of... Actually, don't, because that's more work on my part.
Yeah.
Barry, edit in the discussion time logo. There you go.
Good job. Albums. What have you listened to recently?
Oh,
I know we both listened to the Raconteurs album quite recently.
Oh yeah, Broken Boy Soldiers, which is their second one, I believe.
Second, yeah. How recent is the Raconteurs? Like, are they still kicking around?
I think they've been on hiatus for a few years. I think Broken Boy Soldiers was 2006. So.
Oh, yeah, cause I'd imagine with Lazaretto, like, they would have not have been together. You know what I mean?
Dead Weather and Raconteurs, I think they're both on hiatus. Dead Weather released a single last year, though, I think.
Really?
Is it either last year or the year before? They released a single within the last few years.
I don't know. Jack White's fucking crazy.
Jack White is wonderful.
Jack White, yeah, he's awesome, but there's just so many projects going on with him. It's crazy.
Yeah, he has those two bands. He had the White Stripes. He has a solo career.
He has a solo career, which because of Lazaretto is kicking a lot better than it was before.
Oh yeah, totally.
Because that surprised me, because didn't you say like Lazaretto and Blunderbuss are like the only two like?
Yeah, he started in 2012.
Really? Like,
Blunderbuss came out in 2012.
Because I feel like Lazaretto is getting a shit ton more reception.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really like around for fucking Blunderbuss, so.
Well, because I bet they can advertise all that shit real easy, because it's that guy from the White Stripes.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know, actually. My aunt, I basically made like a CD of like the best known White Stripes songs, and she knew not a single one.
Like not even Seven Nation.
Not Seven Nation Army, not fucking We're Going to Be Friends, not Icky Thump.
Well, because I think, like, fucking everyone knows Seven Nation Army.
That's what I thought, but no, apparently, no.
I don't know, I do like, back, kind of rewinding back to the topic about quote-unquote rock is dead. I do like freaking, like, Foo Fighters is a great example, and just, like, every project that Jack White does is, like, a lot of the more mainstream rock that's still kicking it out and they're still doing good.
Right, like they're not fucking on pop radio, but they're like fucking...
Yeah.
It's, like I said, it's sort of like out of school. It's like sort of an underground, but a really, like, healthy, thriving underground.
Yeah, like I can see what you mean by that. But the point is, like, a lot of people will listen... Like, a lot of people at high school I know listen to, like, Nirvana and, like, the Beatles and all those popular guys, but they're not making more music.
Yeah, like, I know several people who are like, the Beatles are awesome, man.
But
And
they
then-
don't have any new material. I guess McCartney's material, but
Yeah, but I don't know. Actually, there's one person, like, I'm not going to mention him here, but
Okay.
like, I'll tell you who it is after the podcast. You might be able to guess. He was like, I found out he was really into the Beatles, and I'm like, cool, someone's into like the same type of music as me. And then later, I'm like, so what other bands you into? And he's like, oh, people like Kelly Clarkson, and I'm like, well,
well, because I
because
think
the Beatles, pretty much everyone can at least respect
the Beatles is pretty much an umbrella.
Yeah, like pop and rock especially.
Yeah, because I feel like they did a lot of rock and stuff, but they're still kind of in that.
Right, they revolutionized like rock, but they also revolutionized pop.
I don't know. They had a lot to do. Of course, naturally, they had a lot to do with the British invasion. So like everyone knows the Beatles, because it's
Right.
like if you didn't, you
They're
would
probably
fucking.
like the most iconic fucking band in the world.
Oh.
Who could? What band is more
The
iconic?
Rolling Stones.
Not as iconic as the Beatles.
Yeah.
They're still they're close. They're damn close. But
yeah.
I'd say, I think probably like just musical acts in general, I'd say the only person more iconic than the Beatles is probably Elvis.
Like honestly, here's always how I judge on who's popular still, like who people know and who they don't, is you get a collection of preferably teenage, if not just young, like mid-20s girls, and you like list off like do you know who the Red Hot Chili Peppers are? And they're like, what? And it's like, all right, next one.
Yeah, just give them a shit ton of names.
Well, because I feel like if we're doing that case, then I feel like Nirvana is a big thing. You know what I mean?
I'd say the Chili Peppers, actually, since you use them as an example, a decent amount of people are likely to know who they are.
Yeah, I know.
Probably not as much as Nirvana and the Beatles, but a decent amount of people.
I know quite a few people who are into Chili Peppers, but I think after the grunge movement, which was pretty much just all Nirvana that popularized it.
Pearl Jam to an extent. Well, Nirvana popularized it, and then like other bands thrived.
Yeah, other bands thrived off of it. How did Silverchair do? Like, was Silverchair super big?
Not super big. At first, people just called them a Nirvana ripoff and dismissed them.
I mean,
but,
of
like,
course.
Yeah, they evolved into their own sound. They
Like
did
any-
okay.
Any grunge that wasn't Nirvana was ripping off Nirvana, quote unquote.
Yeah, I think they didn't do like as well as say like the big four, like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, but they were okay. They did okay.
Oh, was Alice in Chains in the
I believe Alice in Chains is actually one of the big four grunge bands. So.
Huh. I don't listen to that much grunge aside from Nirvana.
I listen to Nirvana and that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're both on the same boat there, which I guess then we can't really bring any
We weren't around for that.
we weren't around. Like literally we weren't born yet.
We weren't even conceived. You were conceived fucking 9 years before you were born.
Yeah. You know how they say
Your mother's just like, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, how they say 9 months pregnant. It's
Yeah.
actually 9 years.
Yeah, just like, I'm imagining like a year passes. Well, I've been pregnant longer than the standard amount of time.
I just realized if the actual wait time was 9 years, a lot more people would get knocked up in high school. Because that would mean you'd
That's
have the
true.
baby around your mid-20s, which is when a lot of people have children. Or like mid-20s
I have a feeling a
to
lot.
early 30s, I want to say.
Oh god, this might come off as sexist, but I have a feeling more people would get pregnant because then you'd have an excuse to just be an asshole for 9 years.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, like, some people, because of, like, shit that happens when you're pregnant, like, morning sickness, cravings, all that shit, they act like assholes when they're pregnant.
Yeah, but that depends on the person, of course. And
Yeah. I'm not a sexist bastard. Don't worry.
He's just a bastard. It's.
Granted, I'm an extremely large bastard, but
He's gaping.
I'm not sexist. Full blown dickhole.
Obviously. What other albums have we listened to?
I listened to Apollo 18 yesterday.
Ooh, how'd you like that?
Oh, it was alright. I liked it. I
I
already knew a decent amount of the songs on there.
Yeah, like the first time I heard it, like I said, a lot of them were on Dial-A-Song. It's like, oh yeah, I know these songs.
For those of you that are lost, this is a They Might Be Giants album.
That means everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone is lost.
They Might Be Giants did stuff. There you go. That's the band bio.
Yeah, well, yeah, like, I don't actually know a lot about the history of the Giants, but it's...
I know they formed in, like, the 80s.
Yeah, they formed in, like, the 80s.
That's about it.
They got a lot of... I believe they got a lot of their start with, like, of course, like any band, like college radio play of, like, specifically, like, Don't Let's Start, because that's on their debut.
Oh, yeah.
And that's rockin'. Like, but that's also the single. That's also the single version. Like, if you listen to the version off the debut, it's a lot slower and a lot more giantsy.
How did Put Your Hand Inside the Puppet Head do?
Because
that's really freaking 80s pop, but, like, it's weird, and the video is also weird.
Yeah, like, I think it might have been, like, I mean, it's on Dial-A-Song. It's on the greatest hits. Yeah, oh, have you ever checked out... That is so confusing, because Dial-A-Song's the name of the greatest hits album, but they also have the Project Dial-A-Song. Have you ever heard any songs off of that?
As in, like, the old phone-based one from the 80s, or the new internet-based one? I don't think I have heard any from the new one.
Yeah, they just announced a new album, Glean, which is mostly consisting of those Dial-A-Song songs.
For those of you who don't know, Dial-A-Song, they had this thing back in the 80s where they would, like, on their telephone's answering machine, they would just record demos. So, like, you could call in and hear the message, and it would just be like a song. And they've revived that in, like, an internet-based fashion.
Yeah, like, that's so cool, man.
You're a big Giants dude, though.
Yeah, and I'm going to a concert on, like, the fucking 18th or something.
Ooh, yeah.
So next time we record a podcast, we'll have something to talk about.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, and then eventually, during the summer, we are hopefully going to the Foo Fighters.
To the Foo... They're an underground band. You might misconcept them with the Foo Fighters.
They're just like a fucking one-man indie band.
No, it's the Foo Fighters. It's literally the Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters. So yeah, it's a one-man indie band.
Band name were the Foo Fighters.
The Foo.
F-E-W Fighters. The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
The Few Fiddlers. It's like at like a clothing shop.
Dude, the Few Fiddlers.
What?
We all play violin.
What?
No, it's just you. So it's the Few Fiddlers. Just one fiddler.
No, wait. No, then it would just be the Few Fiddler. Because
Shut the fuck up. You are ruining my dream.
Stop poking holes in my logic.
Fine. You'll play violin, and I'll pretend like I know how to play violin.
Yeah, you'll just have a violin.
Few fiddlers.
You're just gonna...
I'll just, like, hump the violin while you're playing, like, fucking Beethoven.
You can be fucking Flea.
Yeah, just...
No, you can just be Anthony and just do that over the mic.
I'll be the fucking vocalist. You'll just be playing, like, fucking Mozart, and I'll be like, 1 for the money, 2 for the show. When
I get it in the middle. Fucking ridiculous.
The Few Fiddlers.
I think it's about time for a random news story today.
Okay, just a sec.
Random news story today.
Okay, so there was a Burger King.
Who knows where?
Oh fuck. Hang on.
Oh fuck.
No.
Windows 8. Oh, now my fucking notes are all fucked up.
Fuck.
Yeah, is that enough fucking for you?
Is that enough fucking fuck for your fucking taste? Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, but there was a Burger King. And there was like a fucking... I'm assuming it was in like fucking Kentucky or some shit.
Okay, here we go. I'll read the article. If I can...
Nope.
What the fuck?
What?
Is that the entire news story?
Is
that the whole damn news story?
This website seems like crap.
It is crap. But we're gonna
I'm kind of convinced that this news story is not true now, because this.
Given that one of the promoted stories is the 15 hottest female golfers, yeah, I'm not entirely sure at this point. But no, a news story is Burger King customer is bitten by pig after Whopper porker blocks drive-thru at fast food joint. You see, their use of the word Whopper got me thinking about the sandwich.
Yeah.
So they probably should have used like a different word.
Well, I mean, Burger King has the Whopper. That was
Exactly. That's why I got confused, because I was like, the sandwich was blocking the drive-thru.
Oh. No, like, yep, no information on where it was, like, if anyone's injured. It's just fucking...
That's the whole... The mirror.co.uk? No.
Oh, but it's also .uk, so maybe...
It's a British news story. Here, let's... Okay, here we go. New York Daily News. Escaped pig. Pennsylvania. One pig is really angry about what they sell at Burger King.
Oh, that's...
Customers at a Pennsylvania restaurant were confronted by an unloose porker reports something. The peeved pig. Oh my god.
I saw a black pig. Yes,
that's racist.
I saw a black pig.
Not all black pigs
sitting behind that door. I wasn't sure what it was. What just happened?
I threw a pillow at you.
Okay. I was kinda scared. I got up and realized it was a pig. I was beating on the back door, yelling for a manager, and he was like, "I'm not opening the door. Come around the side." I watched it happen right there. It was crazy.
Fucking really, dude?
The pig was really friendly. She was like, "Hey!" And the pig just kind of walked up to her and bit her right in the foot.
Nichols then tried to feed the pig with bacon, strangely.
I'm starting more and more to not believe in this story.
Photos and a video and everything.
We need to check like other sources. Like, let's find a reliable source here. Oh, there we go. Reliable source. Fox 59. You see, this is on Fox, so they are going to say it's racist.
They're going to blame video games somehow.
It was a pretty crazy
Video
morning.
games influenced the pig.
I definitely don't want to hear another pig joke. JJ Nicholas, the employee of Burger King, truly has maybe the best quotes ever.
Also known as the jackass who tried to calm down the pig by feeding it with fucking bacon.
I mean, like, he doesn't know.
He doesn't. What the fuck are you on about?
The pig
tried to calm down the pig by feeding it fucking other pigs.
The pig doesn't fucking know that's another pig. I seriously don't think this article's real. I seriously don't. We could just make up fake news articles at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and just fucking science fair.
What are you doing?
Mario
Mario in
Mario climbs through window at science fair. There we go. That's the fucking news story.
He raped 10 children.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You see, I was actually founding my news story on things I saw. Where the hell did you get raped 10 children from?
I mean, making up news stories.
Video games inspire Ethan Thomas to rape 10 children.
Yeah. Ethan Thomas was alone at home playing Jet Set Radio.
And he saw graffiti on the wall that said rape 10 children. And he said, okay. He said, okay, and Thomas.
That's his rape.
Not even in the game, it's just on your fucking wall.
Wait, that means I did the graffiti.
No. Like, fucking your brother just spray painted rape 10 children on the wall. Okay, said Ethan Thomas, and public thrusted out the door.
Into the science fair window.
As he public thrusted up the stairs, his mother asked, "Son, what are you doing?" And Ethan replied with, "Harvesting the souls of the innocent."
The police managed to stop him as they had a pig on standby. And it bit him in the foot.
The police could not spare their time to stop Ethan Thomas from committing this heinous deed because they were too busy stopping a pig from biting customers' foots at a local Burger King.
Yeah, it was a tragic.
And then Ethan Thomas fed the pig fucking bacon. Are we just making...
Do you know what this is? This is a fucking pig pandemic. There was like one farmer in Pennsylvania with just like 1,000 pigs. And he's like, well, fuck it.
Oh my god, what was I gonna say? Are we just making you out to be the Antichrist?
Yes.
Ethan Thomas stole 40 cakes.
What's up?
40 of them. That's as many as 4 tens.
40.
And that's terrible.
It'll be 40 and 1/8 because while I was stealing all 40 cakes, there's a small child with a slice of cake and I took that. And that was 1/8 of a cake.
I stole the fucking 40 cakes bit from like a fucking DC Comics educational book.
What?
It was Lex Luthor.
Oh.
Lex Luthor stole 40 cakes. 40 of them. That's as many as 4 tens. And that's terrible. That's the exact quote. Here, I'm gonna fucking pull this up.
Oh my god, what?
I'm gonna fucking pull this up.
Oh my god.
I showed your girlfriend this the other day too.
Did you? And
yeah,
because
she was.
Me?
We were in like a Skype call and she was like eating cake and it reminded me of that. When no one was looking. You want to read it?
When no one was looking, Lex Luthor took 40 cakes. He took 40 cakes. Oh, I see. It's like a book for children.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's as many as 4 tens. That's terrible.
And that's terrible is my favorite part.
Yeah, like they didn't even have to include that.
Yeah, they just specifically note so kids know it's wrong.
And that's terrible.
Like, no, I thought that was a good thing.
John, put up a picture.
Maybe the kids had diabetes and couldn't eat the cakes. So Lex Luthor was doing them a service.
It was at like a fat camp.
They had to add, and that's terrible, so you know he's actually not doing the right thing.
Yeah, so you know he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, like, when no one was looking, Lex Luthor took 40 cakes and donated them all to feed my starving children.
I'm just imagining, like, Lex Luthor took 40 cakes. He took 40 fucking cakes!
Yeah. Just like fucking.
It's the dad from earlier.
Like interrogation scene. It's like, how many cakes did you take, Lex? It's like I took 40 of them. 40? That's as many as 4 10s. That's ridiculous.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah. Lex, it's as many as 4 10s. God, that's terrible.
That's fucking.
Why did you do it, Lex? No one was looking. That wasn't even that funny.
That was great. No. I'm imagining like the interrogation guy's like new on the job, and he gets really emotional. Like, all right, Lex, tell me why you're here. I don't know. I didn't do anything. Lex, you can tell me.
You know you did something.
You can tell me. It's all right, dude. I took 40 cakes. You took 40 cakes!
No, he has to be like that silent angry.
Yeah, he has to say
40 cakes, Lex.
you have to. He has to build himself up.
40 cakes.
You took 40 cakes.
That's as many as 4 10s.
That's terrible! My God, Lex, why?
Just pushes everything off the table.
Lex! How could you do such a thing? No one was looking.
No one was looking. I love the fucking picture of this dude.
He looks like he's running with those damn cakes.
Yeah. No, because look, he's also got just 2 ropes.
He also has the fucking pink suit.
Well, I think that's, I don't know much about superheroes. So.
Superheroes. Oh my God, I think they actually made this canon. Lex Luthor taking 40 cakes, I think they made it canon.
Oh God, let's not.
Yeah, they made it fucking canon.
Oh, why? You know, I actually saw a graph once. We can't link it because I honestly don't know what the graph was, but it's talking about like continuity errors in comics, and you can see like an exponential line go like, oh, we're gonna keep it good. Like we don't want any problems. What? Nothing is canon.
I later found out that he was there for stealing 40 cakes from the school's bake sale. It was his revenge on a school administration that refused to let him enter a fission-powered toaster in the science fair. Oh my God, it's fucking canon. I need to timestamp this.
This might be the most amazing discovery of our lives, Johnny.
Podcast highlight. Lifetime highlight.
Mm-hmm. Like...
Highlight. You take a highlighter and you highlight the highlighter.
Dear God.
That's blasphemy!
Blasphemy.
What are you doing?
Jesus, stop throwing my pillow.
I'll throw whatever the hell I want to throw, and you're gonna like it.
No.
Ethan.
No, stop.
Please understand.
Stop.
Please.
Stop.
Well, gosh diddly darn it.
I think we're good. I think we're...
Okay.
I think we've...
You fucking...
We take you to Brooklyn.
Words fail, buildings tumble, the ground opens wide, light beams down from heaven.